1 week left. There's finally 1 week left until Spider-Man No Way Home is officially released in theaters. Alright guys, it is currently December 10th and Spider-Man No Way Home officially releases in theaters next Friday, December 17th, meaning that we all are 1 whole week away from finally seeing this movie before our eyes. I can't even express how excited I am for this movie. Ever since I saw the Far From Home cliffhanger, I was expecting something big for the third film. And now we're seeing Peter dealing with his identity being public and the multiverse coming down on everyone like hellfire. The director of this movie supposedly claims that this is the endgame of the Spider-Man franchise, and No Way Home is throwing so much stuff at us, like the multiverse, all of the returning villains, returning Spider-Man by the looks of it, and all of us fans just can't wait to see this movie. So No Way Home picks up right where Far From Home left us off at, with Mysterio revealing to the world that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. It looks like for the first act of the movie, we see Peter struggling to live his life normally with everyone knowing he is secretly Spider-Man, and that causes a lot of drama for him and everyone he cares for. The police get involved and Peter gets into legal problems as well, with him having to go to court, and this excites me and a lot of other fans because fans are hoping that Matt Murdock, or Daredevil as he is also called, stands as Peter's lawyer for the entire case. Now, I never watched Daredevil, unfortunately. I probably should. Don't kill me, please. And I think it would be really cool to see Daredevil in MCU films now, but I can only imagine how the theater will sound if he actually shows up in the movie. At some point in the movie, we see Peter eventually going to the Sanctum Sanctorum to meet with Doctor Strange, trying to ask him for help to see if he could help him out of his current situation. We see Doctor Strange perform some spell, however, it gets botched because Peter wouldn't shut the fuck up! Now this, guys, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Doctor Strange's spell breaks the multiverse, and then hell starts to break loose for everyone. Shit then starts to happen. We see Doc Ock come out of nowhere. We see Green Goblin come out of nowhere, and these appear to be the first 2 major villains who show up in this movie. After the battle on the bridge ends, I'm not exactly sure what scenes we've seen from the trailers that happened directly after the bridge battle. There is the segment where Peter has the magic suit on, Peter and Doctor Strange on some train or whatnot in midair, and when Happy is surrounded by the SWAT soldiers, but I'll talk about all that later. The final act of the movie, we see Spider-Man and other villains on what looks like Liberty Island, and in the trailer we see some more of the multiverse breaking at the island, and right here at the end is where I'd have to guess we finally fucking see them. I'm talking about the 2 other Spider-Men, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. This is where they show up. In the final act, in the final battle to fight off the rest of the villains we see. This is a dream come true. By the way, as I'm doing a giveaway on this channel for these 3 PS5 games, I don't fucking want them, so you guys can take them. Please, just take them. If none of you take them, my dog will eat them. You can view the instructions down below in the description on how to enter the giveaway. Just fucking take them. I can't think of anything that happens directly after this, so I'm just gonna hop into theories and hopes for the movie. I'm about to list some potential spoilers for this movie, and if you don't want to get potentially spoiled, just click off of this video. Now for my first theory, this is a big one. If you've seen enough of the trailers and clips that we've gotten so far, you would see Happy surrounded by all of those SWAT officers. If you watch enough footage, you're going to be able to guess that Green Goblin's going to be there, and he throws one of his pumpkin bombs, and that's where Spider-Man misses the bomb and the bomb blows up. So I don't want to say this, but I think this is it for Happy. I think this is where Happy dies. I love Happy so much, and if this is truly our final time seeing him, then we better just cherish every second we see of him in the movie. This second theory is kind of a long shot, by the way, so just keep that in mind. I have some reasons to believe in this theory. Now for my second theory, I'm going to be going all the way back to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Kingpin in that movie was messing with the multiverse, and he was only doing all of that shit just so he could get his wife and child back. And I feel the same vibes coming from this movie. Later in No Way Home, you see Electro saying, "You're not going to take this away from me," and I have been thinking about that so much, and I think that this is the same situation as Into the Spider-Verse, that Electro has something or wants something from this multiverse shit, and he's trying to fight Spider-Man to get or keep what he desires. I think I can apply that to the other villains too. I mean, Sandman, he wants a cure for his daughter, and that's why he's doing doing all of this multiverse shit, and Lizard, he wants a cure for himself, and I couldn't say much for Doc Ock and Green Goblin. Actually, for Doc Ock, I think he either wants his machine or wife back, and for Green Goblin, I think he just wants to have some fun or shit, I don't know. For when Peter is in the magic black suit, and when he is talking to Doctor Strange with that weird box in his hand, my guess is as good as anyone's. I have no idea what's happening in those scenes, so comment down below if you think you know what's happening in those scenes. And my third theory, which better be fucking fact, is at the end of the movie when MJ is falling off of the Statue of Liberty and Tom Holland's Spider-Man goes to catch her. I hope he doesn't catch her and she continues falling and Andrew Garfield comes out of nowhere and saves her. He already let his girlfriend Gwen die in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and we all felt so bad for that, and he better fucking save MJ, alright? He already let one girlfriend die. He's not gonna let another one die. Guys, without a doubt, Spider-Man No Way Home will be the biggest movie ever since the pandemic started. Movies haven't been doing good because of the pandemic, and the best movie domestically so far is Shang-Chi with 224 million, and worldwide that would go to No Time to Die with 765 million. And No Way Home can probably beat both of those. This, like I said, is the biggest movie of the pandemic, so it has the best chance out of any other movie that's released so far to beat those two numbers. Fucking hell, Spider-Man No Way Home might as well break $1 billion. It probably will, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's fucking huge right now. I haven't seen hype for a movie this big since Endgame. It's not as big as Endgame, but still, this is a lot of fucking hype for Spider-Man. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the director was claiming this is the end game of the Spider-Man franchise. It's all or nothing. You gotta put all your marbles down. This is it. This is supposedly Tom Holland's last MCU movie, so they're putting it all on the table. All of the cards are going on the table for this movie. It's fucking huge. They're going all out for this, and we are going nuts, and all of us cannot fucking wait. Guys, we have one more week. 1 week left until we finally see this movie. I cannot fucking wait. I am so goddamn excited. 1 week left.